Hey guys, this is Prithvipal Singh. Welcome to the Java Gladiator. This is part 2 of flow control in Go language. In part 1, we have seen if condition. In this video, we will understand statements. We will cover all these points in this video. First point is basic rules. We will see basic rules like no fall through are there in Go language. We cannot have duplicate expression in the cases multiple cases, and we'll see the type of case allowed expression type allowed in case. And second point, we'll see expression type of switch statement. In most of the language only constants and integers are allowed, whereas in Go language we can have string, float, integer, whatever we want to have. And third point, we will see multiple expression in the case, so we can have uh, comma separated list of expression uh, in a single case. And fourth point, we will see uh, the, we can have switch without any expression. So without expression is always true. So we will see that as well. At the end, we'll write a simple program to find type of the interface. So let's start with the program. And this is the last program we have seen part 1 video. We had if conditions, and we tried to print valid is or not for the insurance. I don't need this code for now. I will use this code later on. I'll just comment this line, comment this whole code. So let's start with switch cases. um, I'll write a very simple program, which is very common program while we learn switch cases in any language, that is based on number, print day, weekday the on the console. So I will write switch case day, and if it is day is 1, then it should print a Monday. If day is 2, then it should be Tuesday, likewise. So if it's day, I will declare a variable day colon equal to 3. If day is 1, then fmt.println will say this is Monday. So same for other day as well. So I'll just copy and paste over here for all the 7 days. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If day is 2, it's Tuesday. If it is 3, then it is Wednesday. This is 4, then Thursday. 4, then Friday. 6, then Saturday. And if it is 7, then it is Sunday. Okay, I run this program and see the output. It's Wednesday because it matches third case, so it just matches. So it is very simple. I will not explaining how switch cases works, but I will explain very important syntax of switch cases in Go language. So first rule was no fall through. So you might have observed here, I didn't write any break over here. In most of the language like C, C++, and Java, you need to write break at the end of case, so it will not fall through. It will not execute less rest of the cases. Whereas in Go language, we don't have to do this. It is by default no fall through, and we cannot have duplicate. So let's say if I have duplicate case expression, it will give me compilation error because it is not allowed. So it is already there. So duplicate, you can see the error, duplicate case 2 in switch. Don't cannot have this. Okay, and third is type of case expression. So type of case which match with type of expression, the switch expression. So since type of switch expression is integer, only integers are allowed in case expression. So I cannot have string here, give me error, say invalid case double quote 1. So it is string in switch on the day mismatched types string and int. Okay, if it is string, that is fine. So it is not giving me compilation error for this line. but giving for rest give me error for rest of the lines. So rest of the cases I will say. So I'll just change all the case expression to the string, and there is no problem. So compilation error is gone. I run this program again. See the awareness Wednesday is getting printed on the console. Okay, so I'll just undo this again. I don't need integer in a string. Okay, so type of case expression and type of switch expression must match. This is the point I want to explain here. And second point is expression type. So second point is expression type of string, sorry, expression type of switch. So here we have integer type, like I explained just before that. I just changed it to string, that also worked. I change this to float, it will also work. Even if I can run dynamically, I can provide value dynamically. So I have a function over here which reads value from the console and return it. So I'll just call this function read day. I pass it to day. Okay, so now there is no need to have constant or any specific hard-coded value here. I can supply value for from from a function as well. So I'm just doing that as that thing only. So so run this program again. It will ask for the day. It is asking for the day. I'll say 5 is 5 for 5. Friday is getting printed on the console. Very simple, right? So we understood it. So we can have any type of switch and we can supply dynamic value. So there is no need for constant here. Third is multiple expression in a single case. So I can have multiple expression in only single case by separating comma. So I have comma separated list of expressions. Okay, so I have comma separate list of expressions in single case. So it is giving me compilation error on these lines because this is duplicate case 2. So this 2 is already provided in first case, and this for 3 and 4 as well. So I'll just remove it. Okay, and I'll say instead of Monday, I'll say this is weekday. And for here I'll just say 6 and 7. Again it is giving me compilation error because it is duplicated in the double line. And so instead of Saturday I'll say week end. Run this program. Let's see out. It is 4, which is weekday. It is 7, it is weekend. And what about 9? It is not giving me any message. So if any none of the case match, it will not give you compilation error. But it is very good practice to have default execution. So I can provide default block here, say default colon, and I will say fmt dot println, and here I will say invalid id. Sorry, what was the error? Println, sorry, it's println. For 9 it will give me invalid day. Okay, so one more thing I forgot to mention here, that I can have I can have any I can call a function as part of a case expression. So I have function over here with returns 2. So I'll say 8, and I'll say f1 over here and fmt. This is not relevant example, but just to explain because I forgot to mention previously. So I'll say it is f1. Okay, so now I will call this function with 8. Sorry, this program again with 8. It's a f1 because this is evaluated. So we can have any 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 value. Like I have provided hard coded value, I can provide a variable, I can provide a function call, but that should match with the type of expression in which. Okay, so just removing that from here, and I just say 6 and 7. Okay, good. Now fourth point is a switch with no expression. So I can have a switch without any expression. So if I remove this, I'm getting error. Why it is I'm getting error? Because switch without expression is true. So we have seen that this expression and this expression must match. Type of this expression and type of this expression must match, right? So it is true and it is not true. It is just boolean and this is not a boolean, it's giving error. So you can say mismatched type int and bool, right? So if I say true here, it will give me same error. So by default it is true. So it is not relevant um, to this example. So I will use this piece of code to understand switch without expression. So switch without expression works like switch if conditions. Okay, so switch, right, switch case, and I'll just copy this whole line, and above I just remove commenting line, and so it is true. So this expression should evaluate to true. So it is evaluating true, right? This is true. This is again true. This is again true. So, and this line I need it above because I'm using this in condition. A is variable in condition, and again I will replace if and else if with case. Okay, and we don't need curly brackets here. So I just remove curly brackets here. And again I will remove this if else if with case, and and you don't need curly brackets. For else we will say default. Okay, so I'll run this program and see the output. So here I'm calling read age. So read age method is getting called and asking me for age. I'll say 55 and valid age. So this statement is executed, this second case. Okay, so if I run this program it again, I'll say 12, say under age 12, because this expression is evaluates true. Okay, so switch is this kind of switch case works like if else conditions. And if I provide value which is more than 70, and it will give me the default line. Okay, so this switch expression, so I just converted if condition into switch cases. It's very important. So switch without expression is always true. So this is what I want to explain here. Now, last one. So I'll write a program to find type of interface using switch cases. So I'll say declare a variable day, that is type of interface, and I'll assign value to day equal to 10. It will give me error because I haven't used, I declared but not used yet. I will use in the switch and say day dot type. So it will return types. So we check the type over here. In the case it is integer, then print the print element saying it is integer. If it is case float 64, and it should print float float 64. Okay, so just run this program, see the output is integer because type of this interface is integer. If I change this to 10.4, run this program again, say float 64 is printed in the console. And what if I change this to string, run this program again, it's not printing because I don't have case for the string. So I'll say case string colon fmt dot println and say string. So now it will print a string. So that's it from the case switch statements. In next video, that is part 3 of flow controls in Go language, I will explain for loop. Thank you for watching.